Hello everyone, AMHarbinger here, and today we got something special. Negative Atmosphere got a brand new gameplay trailer. Now for those who don't know, Negative Atmosphere is the spiritual successor to Dead Space. Now, before Dead Space Remake was announced, EA gutted the franchise because Dead Space 3 failed to perform, where they also gutted that game as well. There are a lot of videos, just Google search Dead Space 3, and I'm certain you'll find one. The best one is from Matt McMuscles. He does this show called What Happened. I really love it. It's a very detailed video essay, so if you're interested in what EA did to kill the Dead Space franchise, there's a video there. I'll leave it linked below. But Negative Atmosphere was the spiritual successor to Dead Space, and a lot of people have been looking forward to it. It's been in development for a while now, and before Dead Space Remake was announced, this is what people were really looking forward to. Fans are still looking forward to this. It's been mostly community funded through Patreon and other means, but for the most part, they've been doing very good work. And as I stated, they've only been releasing short tech demos of the game. They haven't really released anything public. So this is one of the longer trailers, and we're going to watch it and discuss. So let's get right into it.
All right, let's get out of here before something else breaks. Lights are back on, that's good.
Warning. Toxic atmospheric pollutant detected. Please evacuate sector and inform maintenance personnel.
Oh, shit. This is... Oh. Sierra! Close the elevator doors now!
Oh my god, that is awesome! Leave a like. Oh my god, that was freaking badass. Especially, I want to highlight this section right here. Let me turn off the volume, see if I can get it. If this is all gameplay, this right here was freaking amazing. Listen. You heard that? You crush the bone and flesh of the creature as you step on it. It's freaking awesome. And we also have an oxygen meter here that slowly starts to go haywire when we go down here. So it might be a highly toxic environment that it just short circuits everything. But overall, it does look incredibly impressive. This looks wow, incredible. Like compared to the earlier footage. Let me see if the I can. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So here they are. Let's see. So this is one of the earlier footages of the game. I wonder why they disabled like and dislike. A lot of people have been looking forward to this. So as you can see here, this is really early access. So you can see why people really compared it to Dead Space. This looks just like Isaac's suit right down to the helmet. But here, it's too dark here. Let's see if I can get something lighter. There you go. They have a much more distinguished look here. Even though it does resemble, I mean, it doesn't resemble anything from Dead Space, but it's a much more unique design, and I like it. They're trying to distance themselves from Dead Space a little, so they have their own identity, and I like that because that was one of the issues I had for a recent survival horror game that just came out that I really liked called Tormented Souls. It's available right now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. But the biggest criticism I had with that game was that it relied too heavily on Resident Evil. Like basically, it could have been a modded version of the original Resident Evil game. And even though the team had incredible talent, I really hope that they decide to be a little more creative with their next project. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking reference from iconic horror games like Resident Evil, in this case Dead Space, but it's more important to have those identities, but try and deviate your way away from it so they can establish their own edifice onto these games. Like, for example, Dead Space is technically based on Resident Evil 4. After Resident Evil 4 came out, the people at Visceral Games said, no, this is the shit. And they revamped Dead Space to play more like Resident Evil 4. And that's a great example. Taking what you think works and trying to use it in your own game. So, I mean, here they're definitely trying to have their own identity. You can even see the ship looks a little more. To me, look, this one looks just like a cut and paste of the Ishimura in a lot of ways. But here it actually has its own feel, like the old rustic gray look to it. It's still definitely, it has that alien vibe and the Ishimura vibe, but it still has its, like they're trying to make their own title. I am digging the suit. It kind of reminds me of a Halo suit mixed with a spacesuit, like with the Evo helmet, if you remember that from Halo 3. If you played Halo Reach, you already know what it is. Basically a Meals helmet. I just streamed Halo Reach. But this looks utterly fantastic. I especially like this. I really hope, and I kind of noticed this. I don't know if they've announced this or not, but right here we can see some sort of, I guess, material system. Maybe this is going to be a way for us to build and craft the items. That would be great. Like we can see pharmaceuticals here, some sort of melding agent, nanite, injecting device. I'm not sure. Oh, this is for medicine, transfer medication. So this is a healing unit. So maybe you could be able to create medication. Oh, it even says, stupid idiot me, it says medication right up there. But yeah, maybe you could create your own weapons. I mean, he is clearly using a weapon, and he's also an engineer, judging by the fact he's fixing stuff, or a mechanic. But we don't really see any combat other than this situation right here. Like he's holding a gun, but he doesn't shoot the creature, which looks fantastic, to say the least. Let's see if we can get some combat here. Oh, here it is. Remember, this is really, really early access footage right here that we're looking at, but it's definitely better. Oh, here it is. So you can see here, this is basic third-person combat. It kind of looks like the creatures from Dead Space 3. I forgot what they're called. The first creatures you encounter in the flashback, the puff-like humanoid creatures. But it definitely looks better, but we don't see any active combat. We just see he's aiming or scanning the creature, and then he gets caught. And I assume this is going to be like either a cinematic, because it's too clean to be a quick time event. But either way, it does look like it's coming really well down, and I think it's fantastic. It looks great. So this is called Negative Atmosphere. You can wishlist it on Steam right now. Here it is. I'm definitely going to do that when I log into my Steam account. But yeah, it looks great. And here's a summary. Negative Atmosphere is a third-person over-the-shoulder survival horror game dedicated to the dread, tension, and trauma. Trapped aboard the void ship TRH Rushkinov, Samuel Edwards must evade, fight, and kill his former crewmates as an outbreak transforms them into monsters. So basically, yeah, it's similar to what happened to Dead Space with the necromorphs, but you know, Dead Space is a good game, and it seems they're taking this very seriously. And I highly recommend this game if you want to look forward to it. I'm going to be really sad if it disappoints me. Oh, they're actually showing a little more fleshed out gameplay here. Let's see if we can get this to play. One sec. They're showing off the textures and all that. I mean, they did some really good work here.
Warning. Toxic atmospheric pollutant detected. Please evacuate sector and inform maintenance personnel.
Wow, the lighting looks fantastic. Look at that. Now, I don't know if that's a gun or a scanner, because the way the grid looks, it's weird. Oh, they don't show us any combat. What a tease! But it looks great. I'm definitely gonna wishlist it. So tell me your opinions on this game. Whether you like it, you hate it, you'd rather play Dead Space. I like to hear people's opinions. Leave a like, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and yeah. I'll see you all next time. Stay awesome, everyone.